Hello, gamer. Welcome. Were you able to recover from yesterday? Oh yeah, they just bring you right into it, huh? Hope you had a decent sleepies at least. That's good. I'm glad about that. Do you sleep better if you're high? Like, do you? I don't know how about in general, but... Yeah, that makes sense. Just having a little pre-battle snack. Yeah, should we wait for Faith? Or should we just get going? I don't know if she said whether she would be there or not. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Then we'll just, get started, right? Who knows, maybe this will be like the Zodiac fight. I'm gonna have to redo it 10 times. Alright. Now skipping cutscenes. Oh yeah. Well, you know, I think it would have been a lot harder for a, to play this as healer. 'Cause I've never done this as healer. Only ever done it as monk. Look at little, big ol' Shinryu Xenos. Hello, sir. Can't believe we're riding on your back. Big boy. Well, turns out Alize really did make an impression, huh? She told him, if you only do things for yourself, then you're never gonna be happy. And look, he showed up for us. So thanks, bud. But yeah, if it comes down to it, I'm not gonna save you. Yeah. The actual lyrics are beat the heart of Sabik just a lot of times. But a lot of people hear big fat tacos if they listen to this song. Nobody wants to fight the end singer, I see. At least now we have all the time in the world, that's all I'm saying. That's some ominous lighting. It is a shame though. Yeah, absolutely, especially if we would have had to wait this long. And, oh boy. Yeah, I'm okay. We should ask Faith that. Like, they're okay. Here we go! Let's go. Alright. The final trial of Endwalker. Let's do it. Sea of Stars, the final day, is what it's called. Oh, there she is! The end singer.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
Woo! Here everyone is! Okay, we got a white mage and a sage. This might be pretty good. Someone said, oh no, depression bird. Alright.
Our hunt ends this day. There is nowhere you can flee that we cannot follow.
You sure, buddy?
Even stars must die.
Ah! I forgot! Whoops. I think I'm gonna have a good time in this one. Let's see. I chose the wrong one again. I'm okay.
Utterly futile.
That means get out of the middle.
Your suffering is at an end.
That means get in the middle. It's been a while.
This is a kindness.
Get out of my way! Jeez.
We have seen the end.
Where is it? Where is it? Ah! It's the other way!
The same end. Again and again.
She's gonna turn back time and reform that planet. That's an important mechanic. They're gonna blow up again. Yep, she just did it again. Whoa! Oh, you're in the wrong spot, bucko. What is this bard doing? Might be the first time.
A sorrow so deep only emptiness remains.
This is not as bad as the... This is better than Zodiac. I at least know what I'm doing right here. Are we in the right spot? I sure hope we are. Yes, we are.
'Tis so lonely between the stars.
Okay. Get out of the way. This part is not having a good time, I don't think.
We have seen the end.
You know, what also is a fact of this is that I'm currently playing a DPS, so I don't have to worry about anyone but myself. So I can just fully focus on the mechanics while doing big damage. Ah! Let me out!
The same end. Again and again.
Ah! Don't Venn diagram me, you assholes.
If there is no happiness in life,
Okay.
there is only one place it may be found.
And phase. Okay. You need to kill this thing and fast. Don't fucking touch the LB. It will kill you.
Oblivion.
Big damage. Okay. Tank LB. Transcend your limits to survive. That means Tank LB. There we go, warrior. We survived. Alright.
Dynamis.
Dynamis, yeah, that's right. Hello?
No matter.
Oh, you came
You
in for the
only
perfect
delay
part.
the inevitable. This is fate.
Okay, we just needed a tank LB to survive that previous one, and now she is turning back the clock on what she just did. We have no tank LB. So
Your time has come. It always does.
I'm just gonna see what happens next then. 10 seconds until Oblivion is sealed. Come on guys, big damage! Big damage, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on! Not enough damage. Or was it?
Light the way!
Yes! They saved us!
What is this defiance? No. The hatred, the pain, the loss.
Yeah!
We cannot suffer it again.
We will stand against fate.
No matter the cost.
Their prayers are giving us damage.
We've been here
boost.
before. Many a time.
Thus do we know.
To never give up.
The hope will shine again.
Yes!
What we saw. What I saw. This can only end in misery and desolation.
Let's go, let's go!
No life, no star, nor the universe itself.
Yeah! It's so good.
None should hope for better.
Get her! Get her! Get her! Get her! We did it.
If this was not the answer, then what is it? Where lies happiness?
Oh man. We did it. Let's give the healer some props. Let's jump off. Bye. Thank you. Are you ready for the end? Here we go.
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends? Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey. So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again. On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace. That which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time, on Atheris.
We created it together.
Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do. No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart. Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more. Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
Beautiful. Oh, man. Yeah, honestly, I think Michion is absolutely not at fault for this. She did what she was told, what she was programmed to do. Oh, she's blue again.
One day, life will fill the universe again, and Hermes will see this and smile. How, I do not know. But I do know that where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day, do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
Oh, she loves little bird. Oh, shooting star. So pretty. It's gonna get us back to the ship. But
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero. Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe. Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know, and it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you to issue challenge and offer singular bliss. If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice, wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer?
oh man. Thinking of these bottom twos. Think what you will, but I'm not letting you leave this place. I've had enough of you. It ends here. Yeah, me too. I think that's the most in character for Duashe. Alright. Think what you will, but I'm not letting you leave this place.
So you would still play the hero. No matter. In acceptance, you betray your deception. You know full well what we are and what we seek. To shine incandescent in death's shadow.
Hello. Whoa, look at... I knew he was much taller than Dorshe, but... Look at that. Big boy. Guardians are literally built different, huh? Yeah! Hello. Alright. For this one, let's just do normal.
Come!
Let's beat the shit out of you. This is why I wanted to play Monk. Let's go. Alright. Xenos' soul is ablaze with passion. The space... What does it say? Space comes to life with dynamis as your spirit burns in kind. Your souls burn brighter, your power swells. Alright. We're super strong. Burning with dynamis shaped by the memory of your journey and exceeding your own limits. Alright, let's go!
Hold nothing back! Push yourself to your limit and me to mine!
Oh wait, I have to go the other way! Other way! Thank God I still remember Shinryu, huh?
Ha! Still fighting you, I see!
Hellfire, okay, that means get in here.
Show me your vaunted fortitude!
Akbar, no! You're a bitch. My eternal enemy, Akmorn.
Soon you will know the full extent of my power.
Come hither. Ah!
Mine for the taking!
Woo! Look at that.
Mine for the taking!
Like that hitbox stays here so I can keep hitting him. Okay.
of your reflexes.
Yep. I love the battle effects in this fight.
A test of your reflexes.
Oh, don't worry, baby. I know what you're up to. Exaflare! What is this?
Mine for the taking.
I feel like I'm playing Bloodborne. Diamond Dust? You're not Shiva. Ah! Fuck! Well, let's just stay here then.
A test of your reflexes.
Ah!
A test of your reflexes. Mine for the taking.
What? Almost. More Exaflares. Come on now.
Mine for the taking.
Back off, bro. Alright, what are we doing? Shit!
A test of your reflexes.
Let me out! I'm already in the right spot. Perfect.
A test of your reflexes.
Bop! Hit him in the back of the head.
Ah, my soul. How it burns.
No. Ah! That's not playing fair.
I know you feel too. The inferno swelling within you. Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor! I have you!
Ah!
Ah!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Do not tell me your life's fire is
Confronting
already
physical limits and
spent.
choosing to defy them. Come on. Come on. Let's go. The flame of your life is spent, and yet you find the strength to fight on.
Rise once more. It mustn't end yet.
Ah! Woo!
Mine for the taking. I have you!
Yeah, the ethereal rays, that is a Shinryu extreme move.
A test of your reflexes! Show me your vaunted fortitude!
Ah! Akmar, my despised. What the fuck?
Mine for the taking! I have you!
That's harder than I remember. Ah!
Mine for the taking!
It really is like a kitten on crack, huh? Not again! Come on. That helps. Ow.
Mine for the taking! I have you!
Maybe it's just him.
A test of your reflexes!
He was able to kill a full-grown man at age 14, so I think it's just him.
Show me your vaunted fortitude!
Okay. Yeah.
Mine for the taking! I have you!
Get him.
No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent.
Ah!
There!
Ow.
Now fall! This is my moment! Our moment!
I'm gonna be loud. We did it! Fist fighting him! Red versus blue. I win. But she's really hurt.
That I should lose again. How disappointing. Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark, blinding, brilliant. Gone too soon. What of you, my mirror? Born into this world, bestowed name, bid to seek out strife and adventure.
Three starting areas.
Was this life a gift or a burden? Did you find fulfillment?
Think Alizé was right. He'll be alone for an eternity.
Can you hear him? Safe. Must tend to... Open your... Please.
Someone, and
Please.
You can't leave us! Not like this! If you do, I'll never forgive you! So come on! Open your eyes and get up!
Are you with us?
Awkward little smile.
Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Is everyone alright?
After what you've done, you're the last person to be asking that. You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking? Fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
We tended to thy wounds as best we could, but how is the pain? That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Gladdening! There's nothing gladdening about this! When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came! And when you finally deign to appear, you're within an ilm of your life! Damn you! Damn you for making us worry!
I'm sorry.
Oh, those were cries of celebration! Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
Wink.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside. We're home, my friend. We're home.
Me too. Yeah.
Is that? It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
Ataru, my friend Ataru.
Thank heavens.
Truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home.
Rah! Yes!
Grow up. You're so annoying. Shut up. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Welcome home, everyone!
I love Nadana. I hate that guy. Run, run, run! I would like to think so, yeah.
Welcome home!
Wow! The credits, as always, I'm gonna have to skip them because, you know, it takes too long. We did it. There are more cutscenes, a little post-credit scenes, you know. Oh man. They did this specifically to hurt me. Little bird. It's the warrior plate. Me. love this art. Sorry if that was loud, or if you heard that. That was me taking a screenshot.
Dearest mother, dearest father, this letter will be the very last that I write to you from the Rising Stones. As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion. From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives.
That's Moonbreeder.
Fought against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure. Do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth. And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades. For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently as we seek out problems that want for solving. But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Well, formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask. I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations. To the rest of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan. If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru. As do I our next meeting.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
All right. Let's talk to everyone. Let's go from right to left. Oh, Dwashe, might you have a moment to talk? You're about to confess your undying love for me. With the Scions stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Kral, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldessian. Not only am I indebted to Master Galef for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. Oop. I would have never met you, never become a caretaker of the tower, never become a Scion. You gave me a chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you unto the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons when I asked you if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While 'tis true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, in the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. Without a second thought, ha! I'll hold you to that. As much as we have already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows, perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicrons somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word, and should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. Thank you, Guaha. I love you. Estola. Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles. More than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of Aetheris and the ancients, glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it is invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity, yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other, until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet, even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But what say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Aye, let them be read and remembered. Did you type her correctly? Very well then, I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ea, and the ancients, and of so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It will be less a polished work and more a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Hee. Yeah, you can be right. Should you stumble onto the unknown or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. Yeah, I know you're right. If you have something to say, then out with it. Just worried how you'll earn your keep now. You talk as if the Scion's dissolution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you so concerned for me, anyway? In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Emmerich hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. He would not be happy as a guardsman. Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived with word from Vritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Meteon. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vritra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan if they wish, to work and study. Fritra was always the Sartrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Not so long ago, I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives, but 'tis clear he cares for his people, and they in turn revere him. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Oh my god. Fritra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgardsormr didn't give up. In hope he made the journey to distant Etheirys with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lands, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might have never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Haha. Hello. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you for that matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you've recovered. I know. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Meteion defeated, her Song of Oblivion cut short, the source in all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost. But you held fast. Now Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We've a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the scions on the world stage. There'll never be an end to the little problems that go untended by nations. We will do our best to help out where and when we can. Yeah. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering, when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well and leave it at that, eh? Not to mention this feeling of being uprooted. No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, 'tis the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? On the day the scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Doache. I have a question for you, and I imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Or imagine. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Best decision I've ever made. I can honestly say the same. But all good things must come to an end. At least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller into the bargain. You guys are so married. It's not even funny. Hello. Tuashe, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis nonetheless occasion for sorrow. Akin to a pixie's path, the navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. Your favorite guy! For their part, however, the Loperites embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Aetheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yeah? Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cater, I don't know, of Loperites hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born on of this star. And 'tis Fanar's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man results in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they seem fit to impart. You're the first to truly understand them. Though, dost thou think so? The Loperites are certainly possessed of a unique outlook, and it hath been my pleasure to act as their facilitator upon this star. Mayhap I might yet serve as a bridge betwixt them and our fellow man, as Boombrida once did for me. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Ofttimes hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine action spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet, here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder across stormy seas, ever shall I answer thy summons. I love you, man. Alice, my girl. My baby girl. Tuashe, have you seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I've forgotten something halfway to my destination. Oh, in case you hadn't heard, we've received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the land surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Charlian too may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The Scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out when we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alphino. They were among the worst affected, and still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That all cures my weakness, my inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. Yeah. Oh, Alizé, you're so good. You're too good for this world. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. I look forward to hearing all about the legendary Alizé Leveilleur. Not that I'm trying to become famous or anything. That being said, the next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Oh, I love you. Yeah, I do wonder, like, for 7.0, I wonder if they're ever gonna show us, like, show time passing, show older Alphino and Alizé. 'Cause, man, I bet they'd look so cool. Oh, Dwache, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? I can't apologize enough for sending Xenos to find you in Ultima Thule. When he came to me in Charlian, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that, if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause, and so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life. No words could express the remorse I feel. It worked out. You did the right thing. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you. Time and time again, I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldesion. Through our work, Sharlayan will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in the future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ojika and our other remaining members. Together we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel the allure for the task itself. You bet your bippy. Marvelous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Hey, you don't need to be good at fighting to be a cool companion. I'm gonna pour some tea. Yeah, enjoy. Alright, Alfie, no. Oh, Doshe, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Farda has been, tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I've made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Sharlayan. Both Alize and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see? Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilsebard contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Licinia and her sister. That is a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's words. The truth that, whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them to begin anew. You'd best rank me too. Write you letters? Of course I would be glad to do so. But I would be gladder still were you to come and visit, and I believe I speak for Alizé as well. For fairly as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. You know it. Thank you, Dwashe, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, baby boy. Alright, finishing up the quest. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. Alright. With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time for departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet. Be well. I love her.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in
Google
Shire before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
How dare you
Might
make
we
a joke?
accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
I'm gonna craft so much, you guys. Oh, little medium birdie. I love her. Then. Yen stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Oh, fuck. Oh, what's this? A tasty little teaser?
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal. And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night, the beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold. We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium. Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
I will forgive you if you do not recognize that voice, but that is Elidibus's voice actor. Hmm. Blah blah blah. Rest well, champion of Aetheris, for many a more adventures await you. Alright. Yeah, that is a little teaser for the Pandemonium raid series. That is where I got this armor from. You got it right. I don't think that is in replay yet. No. No, it has to be completed first before I can replay it. Yeah. Oh man. Well, we did it. Took us 7 months, but we did it. Wow. Holy shit. Alright. So, we have about an hour left on our usual time. Do we want to get started on the Eden raid series, or do you want to call stream for today? I could do either or. Sure. You're both packing. Alright, then I will leave you with this. For completing Endwalker, we've received our very own Argos mount. Spoiler dog. Whee. Yes! Oh, you know it. Alright. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next since you two are doing a little visit. Let me go to stream ending. So, would it be fair to say that probably no streams next week? Or coming week at least? Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And then we'll see the week after that how we're feeling. Yeah, a little break. We'll take it easy. And then we'll start on Eden. We're gonna get more Urianger, Thancred, and Reen content, so look forward to that. Time for a rest? Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's been such a good time. And I will be super cheesy and say I will always treasure the times we shared together, and here's to many more. Yeah, I feel the same way. It was great to hang out. I sure will. It's okay. That's fine. No worries. Yeah. Yeah. You all have fun soon. When you meet up, good luck with packing. And I will see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye.